Hi everybody, and welcome to Chelsea Grottenbank's Facebook video. Today we are continuing on talking about our budgets. If you missed yesterday's discussion, you'll probably want to go take a peek at that first, where we talk about the intro to budgeting and the first steps you have to do. But today we're going to be talking about household expenses. So that section of your budget that is household expenses. Now, I like to break budgets up because then you can see exactly how much money that you're spending in each section of your budget. So if everything was just in one big list all mixed up, you wouldn't know how much money, for example, that you're spending to keep your house running. So that is sometimes might be important to know, especially when you're thinking about maybe getting a larger house or downsizing or moving to somewhere. Knowing exactly how much right now you're currently spending for your household expenses every month is a great way to look at it. Okay, so what goes into your household expenses? So I just write household expenses, and then underneath it are these categories. Your rent or your mortgage. So if you are paying rent every month, that would go there. If you're paying your mortgage, that would go there. Cable. Are you paying cable? If you're not paying cable, this would be a good place to put Netflix or something of that nature. If you are subscribing to that platform, you could put in Amazon Prime if you're using it for video, Hulu, whatever it might be, whatever you're using for your TV viewing pleasures. Your cell phone or your house phone. So consider your cell phone nowadays not a personal expense, because it is something that is almost necessary to live. So we're adding cell phone and or your house phone if you either have one or both. Your utilities will go here. So depending upon where you live, your electric, water, gas, oil, whatever it might be, utilities will go under household expenses. And I would list each one separately. So say you have an electric bill that's separate from a water bill, or that's separate from your gas or your oil. You're going to want to put all of those on there. If your utilities say come all in one bill, gas, water, sewer, all one expense, that can go on one line. Your groceries will also go here. So this is something that is necessary to live every month. It would not be a personal expense. It is a household expense. So you are going to want to put your groceries here. And this is really the only line item in your household expenses that has any wiggle room. You can spend more or less on your groceries every month. Most of the other things in this, your rent, your cable, your phone, those things you have to pay whatever the bill is, or they're going to get shut off, which nobody wants. So the only wiggle room in your household expenses are your groceries. And I would be realistic here. I would look at how much you're really spending, going back to highlighting on those statements, how much you're really spending on groceries every month. Some of us think that we have a budget of, say, $100 a month, but think how many times maybe you go back to the grocery store. So maybe you did spend $100 when you went the first time, but then you had to stop back because you forgot something or you ran out of something else. So it's really important to look through and see exactly how much you're spending every week or every month on groceries. Surprisingly, those little trips to the grocery store to pick up more milk or more eggs often cost us more than we think. So looking realistically about how much we're spending on our groceries, because it's not good to be realistic. I mean, it's not good to be unrealistic about this. giving yourself a $100 budget, but you really almost spend $175 a month, or a week rather, you do not want to say $100 and count that as your budget and then spend $175, because you will be off of your budget by $75 a week, which over the course of the month adds up to quite a lot of money. So make sure that you're realistic. Don't cut $75 out of your budget, maybe $20, maybe $25. The other things to consider, if you own your own home and it's paid off, maybe you're on a fixed income, maybe you're retired, yay, great for you. But things to think about is setting money aside every month to pay your homeowner's insurance and your property taxes. Those things are added into your mortgage every month when you're paying on your mortgage, but after your mortgage is over, those things are not. If you don't add them into your budget, then every year when that bill comes due, it's going to be something coming out of your savings account that you were not expecting. So add it in a little bit every month to build up to what you think that your property taxes or your homeowner's insurance is going to cost you. That way you will be most of the way there, if not all the way there, when the time comes. So that is it today for your budgeting of your household expenses. So you can start looking at that, start going back through your bank statements, see how much you're really paying every month, and get those onto your budget. Tomorrow we will come back and we will talk about auto expenses, which is the next section of our budget. So be sure to tune in, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.